Welcome back to the Testbirds Masterclass series. I'm Philipp Benkler, CEO of Testbirds. Previously, we have talked about QA testing. In this session, we explore how to execute a successful QA test and how to overcome limitations of traditional testing. Before the actual testing begins, it's very important to make testing a priority. In most organizations, testing isn't a priority yet, and therefore it only happens at the end of a development lifecycle, so just before release. But actually, it's really important that testing happens throughout the development lifecycle. So in every step, from prototyping to development, to testing and releasing, it's important that tests are being executed. Therefore, we need buy-in of all stakeholders and business owners, and we need to make sure that enough time, budget, and resources are allocated throughout the development lifecycle for every test stage. Once that has been clarified, a very robust test plan has to be developed that fits within the development lifecycle. The new tight development sprints make it a growing issue now when it comes to time, budget, and resources, because sprints are being more frequently executed with quicker turnaround times. Next, organizational blindness is an issue. The own developers and the own staff might be too close to software to find the obvious issues. Also, it's crucially important to make sure that you have all devices available that are important that you want to execute your test on. Last but not least, it's important that you find the internal buy-in from all stakeholders and business owners that testing is a priority. When it comes to test automation, in our today's digital world, software has changed in weeks, if not even in days, and therefore test automation sees also new challenges arising. In order to solve those limitations and weaknesses, traditional testing is not good enough anymore. It's a very good base and it should be continued, but on top of traditional testing, we should find new ways of smarter testing, such as crowd testing. And best is to find a partner with experience who can help you depending on the maturity of your QA organizations with those new ways of testing. So for instance, if you're very new to crowd testing, you can go for a managed crowd test, which means that your partner, for instance Testbirds, can help you build up the test script, manage the community, run the tests and analyze the results. Once you feel more comfortable with crowd testing yourself, you can build expertise internally, for example with a crowd engineer or crowd test engineer, who can then execute in a self-service or self-managed manner crowd testing himself using a crowd testing platform. In the next session, we will explore another testing method, UX testing.